Hey there and welcome to the Max Not Binary. I'm Max. We're back in Don't Starve together today with Wickerbottom. It was recently her update and we're going to play her today. Hello Leofar, welcome in. It's good to see you. Hello to everyone in chat. I saw Leofar you being helpful in the Discord. Thank you very much for that. Right, what have we got here with Wickerbottom? Oh, hang on. Oh, I can't do it. What have you got? You've got some papyrus. Alright. Interesting. What's in your tab? Books. Many, many books. I wonder what they all do. Who knows? Who knows? I certainly don't know. But we may find out. Unfortunately, WX died a horrible death. We ran into a, what's it called? A dog fortress at night and got a bit trapped. So that didn't go super well. Unfortunately. Oh, we've got these berry bushes. I haven't seen those berry bushes for ages. Alright then. I don't know what, if anything, dictates which berry bushes you get, but I think it's the first time we've had them during this run-through of Don't Starve together. Hello, gobblers. If only I could kill you. But I have never been able to. Wow, that's not true. I've killed them occasionally. Sometimes you get lucky and you chase them into a corner and stuff like that. Well, we don't even have a weapon. Or any, what's it called? Flint to make even a rudimentary axe to attack them with. Oh, there's some flint. So now I could make a rudimentary axe. I don't know if I necessarily fancy my chances of chasing the gobbler into a corner, though. I suppose it'll give us something to do for a bit. Oh, look, we found a wormhole. Will the frogs attack them? No. Oh, well, they're just going to hide in the berry bush. Don't eat those. You what name? Alright. We could try and, you can try and, encourage them to... Oh, well, I failed to attack them quickly enough. But yes, you can try and lure them. Right then. So at least we have an axe, that's something. Oh, there's a brick road here. That's always exciting to follow at the beginning of a game. Let's try it. Hello KJ, welcome in today. I hope you had a lovely weekend. Gear people? Many? Oh no, just the one. Just the one gear person. Some more berries. If I recall correctly, these berries go off quite quickly, so you have to be a little bit cautious about harvesting them all. Yeah, more frogs there as well. Oh, I don't see the frogs, but it is a frog pool. We'll wait and see. Alright then. Where does this road go? Anywhere exciting? Or possibly anywhere at all, considering that they quite often peter out into nothing. Would be nice to see them extend to, you know, a destination at least. We'll make you a sanity hat, Wickerbottom. Tried an odd game yesterday. Slay the princess. Spicy and odd. That sounds quite interesting. What sort of game is it, KJ? Let's continue collecting stuff. You can never have enough stuff. Well, I mean, you definitely can have too much stuff, but I like to have all the stuff. Ooh, Chester. Hello, Chester. That will certainly help us not have too much stuff. Hello there, Chester. How are you doing? Here are some more frog pools. This may be a little world of frog pools. Yeah, it looks like quite a lot of frog pools up there. Plenty of moles around here. And the end. Oh well, it ends at the end of the world, so we can now have a follow around the world and see what we can find. Seems alright. Will we find anything exciting? I mean, we're probably not going to find anything that exciting, because there isn't necessarily anything that exciting to find. But we might be able to find somewhere nice to base, which would please me. We've found enough flowers to make ourselves a lovely sanity garland. Where is it? There it is. There you go, Wickerbottom. Is that a Slay the Spire knockoff? I mean, I had Slay the Spire vibes as well, Leofar. But I don't know if it would be related. Lovely. A version I never play, a point-and-click adventure, but not kid-friendly. It's only in demos and free right now. If you want 1 to 2 hours of a different thing to switch out with, you may want to have a look. Oh, cool. That is interesting. I also don't usually do point-and-click, but like there's some... It's one of the genres that, because the indie devs work in a bit more. Ralph Wren, thank you so much for your continued patronage of the channel. Oh, there we go. That's what I want. It is bright enough to see. It's very generous of you. I think you did show at the end of last month, but months are also going far too quickly, I find. So, sort of both of those things are true, I would say. We need that gif from Tangled, with the guys going both. Because, yes, I think that is the solution. The answer is both. But we have another day 1 Chester, so that's pleasing. I can hear lots of sleeping moles. Lovely. Put that away. But it is very generous of you to continue your subscription. 13 months is an awful lot of support. Thank you so much. And welcome in today. I hope you had a lovely weekend. You were sure to save was that fast in your Oni save? Well, Oni and autosave is a special thing, eh? Oh, no one's ever told me if I can actually do anything with the table that walks around. One day someone will let me know whether there's something exciting to be done with the table that walks around. It is, after all, a table that walks around. One feels it should be able to do something. Let's get some gold. Then tonight we can make a science thing. What am I doing? Making life more difficult than I need. I was tempted to play RimWorld today, but then my off-stream colony died. And I was reminded that I'm actually really bad at RimWorld, so perhaps not. We might come to it in the future. Maybe if I can finally work out how to make a kill box that functions. Because apparently the one I built did not work against lancers. And oh, Chester. Hello, Life of Steel. It's good to see you. Hope you're well. Chester, stop luring all the spiders. Every time. I haven't played any Project Zomboid Life of Steel. I've seen a bit of it. Seen other people playing it, certainly. It felt a little too survival-y for me. Librarian needs food. Oh, we can sort that out for you, Librarian. Chester, can you stop luring that spider with us? What? This is a thing I've never seen before. What is this? Apparently it's a neutral mob. It doesn't seem to want to attack me. But I have never seen one of those before. What are these? Oh, they come out the water. Wow. Well, that's exciting. Weird stone biome. The one with all the spiders. They seem to be a thing in Don't Starve Together, in a way that they never were in Don't Starve. Yes, I agree, Leofar. It is exciting to still find new things. See, look, these berries go off so quickly. I know it's not optimal freshness. Just eat it, though, because they've gone off now anyway. We need to remember not to pick too many. Because they do go off way quicker than regular berries. I like the wet sounds of those mobs. I mean, those mobs are really cool. I like the design as well. I also liked the fact I've not seen anything, apart from the pengals, I guess, that comes out of the water onto the land. That was all quite exciting. But as I say, I'm not very experienced at all in Don't Starve Together, so, you know, there are loads of things I haven't seen. But I'm sort of pleased to discover... Oh, look, there's the waterfall at the edge of the world. I am sort of pleased to discover that not only are there giants and, you know, the big bads that I haven't seen, but there's also just random stuff that I haven't seen. That seems nice. I mean, leave aside all the content that is out here in the water that I've never seen because I never survived long enough to warrant going out there. One day. One day. I think we'll camp tonight and make a science machine. We can build a backpack, build a spear, the tools. I think if I remember correctly... Oh no, that was in base game. Because Wickerbottom has all these books now. I don't know what they do for her, but we'll have to check them out. I mean, that's fine, if we have to arrange our books by the Dewey Decimal Series. Hello, Belsie II. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Yeah, I don't know what all our books do, so that is going to be a thing to discover. We'll have to try and make one. I have to try harder to make the stuff in their crafting tabs, because I think there'll be new content in there that I don't understand and will be fun to explore. Vultures. I mean, that's alright. There is the slight problem that this biome might have dogs in it, which we could do well without. Apparently it's got colophants in it. Colophants seem more common in Don't Starve Together than they were in Don't Starve. I don't know if that's really true or whether it's just observation bias, you know? Or possibly recency bias. One of the biases. Oh, weird. I sort of expected that not to work. But was interested to try. And now I'm slightly surprised that it did work. Right, we need a little campfire. Let's have one of those. We are, I think, possibly you can do a whole bunch of stuff without doing it. Yes, you can. We don't need the, we don't need the science machine. Because Wickerbottom can craft things at a higher level than she is at, than her science machines would let her. It is one of her special abilities still. Let's have a look at these books. So if we got some eggs, we could learn about birds. And if we got some manure and some seeds, we could learn about horticulture. I seem to remember making this once and being unimpressed with it. What else might we want? I suppose we probably want a hammer. And a shovel? Why not? Come here, Chester. Let's put some gold in you for now. On the grounds that it's a thing that we don't really need to be carrying with us in any way. What did I see over there? Ah, I did. Goats. Goats are an interesting food source that I'd like to explore at some point. Because I've never killed them in Don't Starve, because they don't respawn. But I think they do in Don't Starve Together. Oh, hello. Oh, look, a hat and a fishing rod and a sleeping roll. Excellent. We're not going to need the sleeping roll. What's new with Wickerbottom? I don't know, Ralph Around. I don't really know what was old with Wickerbottom. So that would be what the problem was, that I didn't know what was old with her to begin with. So I couldn't really work out what was new. But she did definitely have an update. Or was the poster child of the most recent Don't Starve Together update, which I suspect means that she had a little bit of a rework. Oh look, evil bees. I think we'll just keep out of the evil bee biome. After the disaster that happened last time we got trapped behind an evil bee biome. Come on, Chester, stop leading the evil bees. At least the bees don't move very fast. They are relatively straightforward to outrun. Which is a bonus. She could use books to create some effects. Yes, I think so. What? Run. Run. This is a different one, is it? Yes, that is it. These are different gear people. And didn't like spoiled food. Ah. Well, we fed her some stale food, and she wasn't thrilled with it, but it did feed her a bit. And couldn't sleep. Yes. I never sleep anyway, so that never really affected me. I definitely think I once made her horticulture book, and it was like, it's essentially empty, but you can fill it with stuff. It's a way to like remember stuff, I think. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Here. Let's eat some of these now. But we'll eat them right now because they go off really quickly. There we go. Seems excellent. She starts with blueprints unlocked. Yes, I think so. Hang on, chat. Excuse me. Hang on, let's have a quick look. I can have a quick look. I've got the thing up. Wickerbottom can no longer be forced to fall asleep. She can now craft following new books, so loads of her books are new, apparently. And she can have a cabinet to help conserve her books. They've changed her stats when it comes to eating stale and spoiled food and her health. Shadow creatures now spawn when Wickerbottom attempts to read her books while insane. There we go. Also some new skins and such like that obviously I'm not paying any attention with. So that gives us an idea of what is new. So a lot of the books are new. But yes, it seems mostly just a retune, not necessarily a huge suite of changes. Judging by the patch notes. Oh. Got impatient, didn't wait for the animation again. We haven't found a swamp yet. It's worth noting. We also haven't really found any pigs to speak of, let alone the Pig King. I saw one pig house that was in a direction that we wound up not going, but that's about it in terms of pigs. What are her stats? She has a lot of sanity. But not huge amounts of anything else. I have to say, we haven't really struggled with sanity at all so far during these playthroughs. Now, that might be different come other characters, or if we could get to the other seasons, I would say. But so far, sanity has not been a big issue. I mean, Wendy got a bit upset that I kept jumping her through the wormholes, but even then, she was pretty relaxed about it. Thank you for the Max Bless, Ralph Wren. Impatient. Was that some swamp over there? Maybe. Sanity will play more part in spring with wetness. That is a fair point. I had forgotten that being wet decreases their sanity. Grumpy lot that they are. And maybe with boat? Yes. I mean, that would involve me getting on a boat, but, you know. We can hope. Maybe Wickerbottom is the saviour. I think once I had quite a long Don't Starve Together run, like, I played by myself, with Wickerbottom. I can't remember why it went well. I think partly I got into farming very early. Was one of the things that happened there. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh. Apparently we've run out of axe anyway. Let's make another axe. There are bosses that affect sanity. Yes. Doesn't Deerclops actually affect sanity a bit? Oh, you do need another light. Her instrument is very calming. I enjoy the noises she makes. Her text isn't particularly exciting, but the noises she makes are very, very nice. All bosses. Ah. Does that include the bosses that are just like permanent parts of the game, as well as the seasonal bosses? Lots of stone. That's what we've discovered this map has. Moose Goose doesn't have sanity drain, Midnight Corpse. Ah, interesting. Welcome in. It's good to see you. That would involve me getting to Moose Goose. I mean, we did in, I think we got past Moose Goose in Don't Starve. Oh no, we didn't get past it. We got past the Moose Goose bit, but then the babies killed us, if I recall correctly. And that was upsetting. Because I sort of thought I'd done it, and then I had not done it. And I was murdered by mini geese. Well, mini moose goose. Who is your favourite? I think maybe Wendy. I really like Wendy. Also, I really like Wendy and the interaction with Abigail in Don't Starve Together, especially. Because I found Abigail a bit annoying in Don't Starve, because she aggroes things and you can't stop her. But being able to soothe her is an excellent interaction. So I enjoyed our Wendy run quite a lot, and that was like the furthest I've got really in Don't Starve Together. Yes, fighting something giant and bloodthirsty doesn't bode well for sanity. I mean, it's a fair point, well made. Right, you see, this is why we wanted a hammer. Well, now we can hammer stuff. Oh, apparently I've got too many sticks. Well, that's fine. We'll use them for something, no doubt. In you get. Oh, right. Hang on. Let's not get involved in that again. This is how we died with WX, is running into one of those. There is stuff beyond it, so it might not be a full dog. What's it? Let's see if we can. Yeah, we can run kind of by them. This is not great. Sure, we'll take some ash. Oh, Chester, you're such a pain. You know that, don't you? With your deep inability to ever outrun anything. Come on, look, I can't even play with the tumbleweeds, and I love tumbleweeds. I mean, I do love Chester, but God, that's annoying. Oh, a gnome. I haven't found a gnome for ages. Oh, this is going to be a bit awkward. There we go. We managed to skirt it without catching on fire. Poor Chester. I mean, yes, I feel bad for him, but equally, I don't need the enemies to follow me forever. But Chester does encourage that sort of behaviour. I don't want that anyway, so I'm not really bothered. No, I don't want that. I can't resist a tumbleweed. For those of you wondering why I'm bothering with the tumbleweed, I just literally can't resist them. You never carry, Chester? It seems fair. I definitely made a mistake when we set up to fight Deerclops. Don't blame the victim. In the Wendy run, where I shouldn't have brought Chester. I should have left Chester back at the original base and not brought him to the secondary base. That would have been a much better plan. But well, I'm still learning very much. But yes, you love the tumbleweed too, though. Yeah, tumbleweed's great. You get all sorts of random stuff in it. But yeah. I mean, one of my problems is that I always want to carry too much stuff. So that's one of the reasons that I like Chester. It's also one of the reasons that I don't wear as much armour as I should. Because then I can't wear the backpack and it upsets me. But these are terrible habits that I probably need to break. Oh, I didn't need to do that. We have plenty of these. We don't need any of them. It's all good. Yeah, so I have some terrible habits on that stuff that I could do with breaking. I could do with a little bit more food. Hopefully we'll find some in one of the nearby biomes. The characters I play tend to be monsters, so they're always aggressive mobs around Chester. I mean, that is a sensible reason to not bother with him. Are you a big Weber fan then, Midnight Corpse, or is it the I can't remember what he's called, the like mini Krampus thing? The imp. I was looking at him earlier. I need to unlock him. I don't know strictly whether we'd have enough spools, but we can try. Oh, there's a swamp. That's also not going to provide us with any food, though. Weber and Wort are my favourites. Fair. Now, I have some questions about whether we want to go in there just now. Because just now, I could really do with picking up some food. So I think we're going to... Wow, look at all those reeds. Okay, we'll worry about that in a minute. I think just now, we're going to skirt this and see if we can find some more food. And we'll come back and look in the swamp. Because I love a swamp. But I don't think we're currently prepared for one. Darkness, look, food. That's exactly what we wanted. Oh, I've made a torch, even though I already had one. Well, you don't actually have to carry it, because you can just put it in your mouth. There we go. But yes, learning to carry less stuff, definitely on the agenda. I don't promise. That is a reed trap. Oh, that's disappointing. I was excited by reeds. I'm probably not surprised by the news that it is a trap. It must be said, not massively surprised by this news. Chester, I've got some extra gold here and I'm pretty sure you're carrying the gold already. Here we go. I don't need this. This can just go on the floor. Ah, use the traps to kill the big bads. That's an interesting idea. I think when we see the road, we should cross the road again. We're going to head back and look at the swamp. Yeah, our food's alright. Oh, excellent. Oh, hang on. Chester. Oh, God. You're always hiding behind a tree. Literally every time. Where's the hat? Oh, there's the hat. It wasn't even in Chester. There you go. Lovely. There's a road. We might take that road. Excellent. Yeah, that should lead us back towards the swamp, and we can go have a look in the swamp. Lovely. Well, there you go. The straw hat I found has already been helpful. Sanity garland. Where was the reed trap? It's up here. Let's have a quick look at it. Oh, it's full of tentacle monsters. Is that the trap nature? That it's just completely full of tentacle monsters? Yes, fair. Interesting. Oh. Oh, hello. No, none of that. Can you have some marble, Chester? You haven't really got any room for it. Oh well, I'll just carry it myself then. Whatever. It upsets me that you can't take the spear out of the skeleton. It feels like you should be able to. I appear to be far enough away. Do 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 do. Oh, that was the noise of me not being wet anymore. It always makes me a bit anxious when I hear the weird gulping noise, but it's actually just you're not wet anymore. So not too bad. Can I get this one? The stress. Do you find it stressful when I walk through the swamps? I find them usually not too bad to navigate. Unless you run into, like, a spider bit. Spiders in the swamp I find quite difficult to navigate. The swamp is great. Wirt loves it. I mean, fair. Well, that would be interesting, actually. This swamp is reasonably large by the look of it. Yes, pretty big swamp, I would say. Chester, come on. Oh, there you go, you see spiders. That's the bit I don't like. Because the last thing I need to do is be slowed down in the swamp. You can camp here when you play Wirt. Oh, that's good. Mushroom ring. Mind the worms. I often like to hang out and watch the worms and the tentacles fight, because you can steal loads of good stuff. But I think today we'll carry on. Oh, look, there's something actually beyond the swamp. Oh, well, I'm glad we came here now. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Definitely glad that I came here now. This looks like it's going to be a spider forest, to be honest. Which I will no doubt really enjoy being in at night. Yeah, hello, spider. I see you there. Ah, yourself. Yes. Wow. I really like their little attack pose that they do. It looks very funny. Oh, get out the way. There we go. Well done. Oh, we're going to have a whole trail of spiders just following us through the forest now, aren't we? Oh no, some of them have got bored and wandered away. That's handy. There are new ones, though. I see you there. Well, it's always handy to have a big spider forest, to be fair, nearby. Oh, some food. It's excellent news. Hold on to that for a minute. Well, actually, no, we won't. We'll just eat it. Yeah, that's fine. Excellent. Mind out for the spiders. They are trying to stand in front of you. They have great sound effects. I am in general just a big fan of the spiders. I wish I was a bit better at Weber, because being friends with the spiders is quite fun. But I find him a bit difficult to play in the other aspects. But I did find him fun to play when we played Weber. And he's still to come on this round of playing the characters and attempting to one day actually make it to the spring. I definitely think that possibly running away from Deerclops is a solution to my Deerclops problem. In Don't Starve Together you have happy spiders. I mean, I am excited to learn what this could possibly mean. But I dare say we'll find out in due course. Oh, hello. Yes, wow. Don't know how long it's been since I could recruit pigs. I mean, that is definitely a problem if you like to play the monster ones. I probably need to be better at, like, I should build pig houses and stuff. There's loads of things I need to do. I mean, the short answer is there's just loads of Don't Starve Together that I don't really have any experience with. I probably shouldn't run into a swamp while sneezing, because then my eyes are closed, which is a slight issue. Oh, well, it doesn't matter, because your light has run out exactly at dawn. Okay. Well, we've got quite a few. Ooh, help. I'll have that. And I'll have these. Oh, I can't carry them. Nuts. No, I don't think I've got any spare, capacity, really. Oh, I could put something in my hand,